Just like to give it a few minutes here before we get started. So before we do get started, I like to give you some angel numbers. This is episode 207. So let's see what the angels have to say about our lovely day today. So episode 207. So if you stumbled on this message was specifically for you. Again, this is Rich Fontaine with Daily Motivation. 365 days of consistency, doing the same things over and over again until they become habit. And we have our universal message is, so if you stumble upon this episode, this means this universal message was for you. Hey, Anch. I apologize if I butchered your name, sir, but thank you for watching. So, episode 207. The universe is patting you on the back, applauding the way you've lived on a foundation of prayer and spiritual devotion. Keep up the good work. So keep up the good work. Sometimes faith is about believing in the unseen. Hey, Jasmine. And when you're able to believe in the unseen, many times things manifest for you because you're putting your future in where it's supposed to be in your consciousness, which is your future. So, yeah, if you stumble upon this message, that means this message was specifically for you. And if you didn't see that message earlier, please watch the beginning of the video to get your angel message. All right, today's daily motivation, 365 days of consistency, doing the same things over and over again until they become habit. And today I was going to talk about something different, but I'm always inspired right before I do these talks to maybe switch it up. So today I had a quick switch to say the power of having a good woman in your life towards your success. You know, it's a great thing to have a good person, a good woman in your life. I believe you need both energies to really gravitate success towards you. You need the masculine energy of action and taking effort and push, but you need that feminine energy of being soft and allowing. So having both energies in your life towards your success helps actually push and produces your success, I believe, more efficiently, faster, and more accurately. Today I was just having a conversation with my wife where I was trying to think too much into the future. I was really trying to figure out what is our next move, what is our next big play. Even though we have plans, you know, sometimes the plans are not moving fast enough for me. And so she just said, you know what are you feeling right now? And I said, well, I keep getting these thoughts of just, keep doing what you're doing. And she's like, well, then that's the actions you need to take. But hearing somebody that has your back, that believes in you and can tell you to relax a little bit is the best thing. But I want to emphasize what I put in the title is having a good woman. Just because you're a woman doesn't mean you're a good woman. And just because you're with a woman doesn't make her a good woman. Having a good woman is the person that's willing to go into the trenches with you. You know, I was listening to an interview by Ed Mylett. Ed Mylett is the founder of WFG, multi-millionaire, a couple times over. A very successful individual. But he talks about the times when he was in his late 20s with his wife. I think they were about 28. They just got married. And that they had to actually take baths and showers at the pool in their neighborhood because their water was turned off. And he used to feel so embarrassed that he used to have to, stand there and block her while she used to have to take a shower because he wasn't making enough money in his company for them to keep the water on. And that ate at him. But one thing he knew when he actually became successful and the money came in, the first thing he dedicates his success is to his wife. The person that was there for him even through the tough times, through the times where it was rough. The one that was still patting him on his back saying that, you know what, it's okay where we are now. I know if you keep going, you're going to make it. That is what a good woman looks like. And not saying there's not many of them, but there's some women that, hey man, these bills needs to get paid. You need to go do something. Like if you ever watched the movie of In the Pursuit of Happiness, and I love that movie. I love it with Will Smith, In the Pursuit of Happiness. where he was selling those printers door to door, those laser printers for the hospitals. And he wasn't making enough, and his woman would just derail him constantly, and finally just left him with him and his son, so to struggle. And that was one of the biggest things, where actually if you interview the man now, I forgot his specific name, I just remember the movie, he said he never got remarried. It's just that pain hurt him that much that she just walked up and left. But it was having his son there that pushed him to get to the greatness. But when you have a good woman on your side that says, you know what, even though we're in a place that things may not be the best or they might not be ideal, the simple fact that I'm willing to go in the trenches with you shows tremendous courage and loyalty and faith, which I believe is the definition of a good woman. You know, Napoleon Hill even said that he didn't really reach his full potential until after, you know, he met his wife. So I believe that if you are in a struggling place, having that feminine energy is one of the best things you can have. And even if it's not your woman, it could be your mother. Damon John says his mother was his first investor when he was just making his FUBU hats and sweaters. He didn't have enough money for the sewing because he was, you know, a young 18-year-old kid, and his mom, she refinanced the mortgage just to give him a loan for his first business to start creating his first products. Drake even dedicates, he says, a lot of his success is through relationship he had with his mother. So having that feminine energy in your life, to me, is very paramount for somebody to kind of keep you even keeled. Because as men, you know, we want to go out and hunt. You know, we want to bring the buffalo back. But it takes a good woman that knows how to season it and cook it so as to be an actual good meal. So I thank you all for this Sunday morning to take your time to watch this. I hope this served you well. Please like, please share, please comment. I have to do this on my business page today because it looks like Facebook is stopping me from doing it from my personal page. Zuckerberg said, you're doing too many lives, brother. So I'm going to do these and on my... the balance is essential. I believe so. I think having both in your life. And if you ever read the book The Shack, it is a great... thank you, Jasmine, for your comment. If you ever read the book The Shack, it's such a great depiction of that. As, you know, God first shows up as a woman, as the mother, and then towards the end shows up as the father. So it shows having both energies is very important for moving ourselves forward in life. So again, I thank you for taking your time to watch this. Either you could agree with me or not agree with me. Either way, I feel this was a successful conversation. And I'll share this on my personal page later and on my business page now. Love is love, and I appreciate all of you. I hope you have an incredible day. Hope everything served you well. And again, if you catch this episode later, please watch the beginning of the episode so that way you can get your angel numbers that were specifically made for you. Love is love. I appreciate all of you.